What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about the super moon that just happened. So, depending on where you at in the world, um, the super moon happened yesterday here in Australia and in America. It probably happened the day before because y'all on a later time zone. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We also have another super moon coming up May 7th, 2020. So be aware of that. So two super moons back to back. So I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what if that had to do with anything? So what that has to do with anything is, see, people be wanting to know, how do I know all this information? I only said I know what I know, and that's all that I know. You see what I mean? I am a planet keeper. You know what that means? Like, planet keepers are messengers, but planet keepers hold the real time and the real information on the planet. Not saying that my individual that's saying stuff like, say, like for me, example, a lot of people resonate with what I'm saying because they know I'm the real deal. The real ones have an energy. The fake ones don't have no energy. You see what I mean? So basically, the fake ones don't have a soul. The real ones have a soul. People could resonate with my soul, but I'm not saying that I know 100% of everything. I'm not saying that I'm the only person that has this type of information. Everybody that's speaking spiritual information has different information. The universe is infinite. Like JT the Bigger Figure said, shout out to Triflex TV. JT the Bigger Figure said, don't you know that the mind of God is infinite? You see what I'm saying? So if we all co-creators, that means that everybody has the mind of God within inside of them. Some people mind of God has just been dormant from all the fluoride, the chemtrails, the aluminum, etc., 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 etc. You see what I mean? And some of us have, just strong enough souls and energies where that stuff don't affect us as much, and we can still see past the BS. So planet keepers have certain information on this planet that regular people don't have. I'm dropping jewels that other people don't have. Just like other people dropping jewels that I'm not dropping. It's not saying that I'm wrong. It's not saying that they wrong. It's not saying that I'm 100% right. It's not saying that they're 100% right. Everybody has their own message. Everybody has information that they're bringing. The universe is infinite. You see what I mean? So that means there's always room for improvement. There's always room for learning. There's always room for expansion and growth. And that's what the earth is about. You know, and a lot of people didn't know this, and I'm just finding this information out. But some people went their whole lives being deceived. That's why most people know their whole life. They know they always felt different, and they know something is up with this world because they know that it's a false system, but they just don't know how to put their finger on it, or they don't know how to explain it. And if they did explain it, they grew up in a generation where people didn't think like that. They was highly, highly suppressed, and propaganda was put in front of them. But anyway, nevertheless, so when a super moon happens, damn, dropping the shit, man. Hold on, I just dropped it. You did. So when a super moon happens, or a full moon, or a black moon, or a new moon, black moon, and new moon is pretty much the same shit, just different, uh, just different words. Um, so when a blood moon happens, a super moon, a full moon, or a super moon, any of these things, when it happens, the moon, not the moon, the energy of the planet has just went up another notch. So that means that since we live in a universe of duality, left and right, up and down, right and wrong, so to speak, good and bad. The energy has went up, so that means that the devils and the demons are going to try to, for every new level, there's a new devil. So there's a new devil now. Since the energy just went up a new notch, your abilities within inside of you have just upgraded and you probably don't even know it. You probably just acquired a new skill or a new talent or some new information about yourself or just unlocked in your DNA. They call it junk DNA, but it's not, right? But you probably don't know it yet. Some people do. So you just got, let's use these words for example, you just got a new God gene. Just using that term, that's not the real word. The creator, the most high, the universe, the Lord, Christ. We are the real Christ, you know what I'm saying? But for every new level there's a new devil. So since the energy just rolls up, there's a new devil now. So that means that these devils and these demons just got a little bit more stronger. And so did we. So did the children of the Most High. We got a little bit stronger as well, but we still defeated because there's so many distractions and people looking this way, people looking that way, looking here, people looking there. And they're not really seeing the bigger picture. I'm starting to see what the real bigger picture is. The bigger picture is unifying. If we can unify as one whole, we can change the energy of the planet overnight. Real shit. If we can get everybody, which is not going to happen, I'm just giving you an example. If we can get everybody, like I said, which I already clearly know is not going to happen, but let's hypothetically, if we can get everybody on the same page, because humans, our energy works to change the world in one collective. If we all come together in one collective, we can constantly change the energy on this planet and take back this world. But you have entities on this planet that have been turned into demonic entities or that are working with these demonic entities, and they're part of secret societies, and they don't want that. So they use divide and conquer tactics with religion, and sports, and what school you from, what neighborhood. I'm from this hood, I'm from this school. My religion is this, I can't associate with you. It's divide and conquer. If they can divide and conquer the human race, which they have, they can destroy us because our energy can change the world, can affect the universe as in one whole collective. If we are all individual, I want to do this, I want to do that. That's all making things happen for our own personal realities, but not as a whole consciousness as a human race. So think about that. So since the energy went up, you need to be going up. So that means even becoming equipped with more magnets. And like I said, magnets is not fucking expensive. I don't know about here in Australia, but I know in America, or I don't know about any other country. I haven't really looked into it, but I know in America because I used to do this. Go to the dollar store, go to Dollar General, go to Dollar Tree, and go to the toy section and look all the way up. Usually they at the bottom of the toys, like they try to hide them and shit. They got those magnets that make noise. You throw them in the air and they clack together. And those hematite magnets that come from the earth. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they're gonna start taking this shit off the market. Real shit. They're gonna try taking this shit off the market. Hematite. It blocks out 5G, it blocks out radiation. Magnets, it builds up your magnetism, meaning it puts a shield around you so when the ultra waves or the UV waves hit, this shit don't snuff your magnetism. If you ain't got no magnetism, you're going to get destroyed. Excuse me, why do you think these people keep getting destroyed by 5G? They don't have no magnetism. They don't have no natural magnetism, and they don't have no magnets. Amethyst crystals. I know some people say, oh yeah, crystals is, yeah, I know that. I know, like, this is a time of pandemic and all that. But yeah, of course you need food and all that. I have made videos about that. So we're not talking about food on this one. You should already, that's common sense. You should already know that. But we're talking about extra protection that can help you. You see what I mean? And you can't eat crystals, of course, but if you need some extra protection in the physical world, even in the spiritual world, especially against this 5G, keeping amethyst crystals around you, keeping magnets, and keeping copper will help block that shit off. And although you can't see the energy being blocked away from you, it is happening. You can't see yourself breathing, but hey, you're breathing. Wake the damn up.